What's going on, everyone? MikeO back with a Mailday recap. It feels like it's been forever since I've made a non-national video, and I guess it kind of has. It's been a couple weeks, but hey, the National is a huge event. It was a blast. It does take a lot out of you, but it was a ton of fun. I've enjoyed watching everyone's videos. I enjoyed making videos. I enjoyed that experience. Definitely encourage people in the community to try and make future nationals. They are awesome. So, with that being said, one other thing I wanted to touch on before I show off some of these pickups from the last few weeks. I was notified recently that I actually hit 1 million views on YouTube, which was mind-boggling. Absolutely crazy, not something you would ever expect. And, you know, I don't really look into all the analytical stuff that you can see on the YouTube website, but I decided to take a little look, and I noticed I have views in over 40 countries. That's also mind-boggling. Granted, the majority of them are from the United States and Canada, but it's still pretty mesmerizing. It's crazy. But it's nice to see this hobby and community continue to grow. I hope everyone out there making content continues to do so. The community just continues to build, and it gives a lot of great outlets to people to kind of share their collection and learn about this hobby and get information. So I think it's a real positive thing. So with all of that being said, let's get into some of these pickups. We'll jump into them, starting off over here with some cards that came in a care package from Perry F. Hooked me up with this 2004 Donner Studio Ryan Howard, and this is an awesome looking card. I remember the old Studio cards back in the early 90s, but man, this 2004 edition, great color, great photograph, and an awesome backdrop of the city of Philadelphia. So that was a cool one I did not have. Hit me up with a few Bowman Platinum, Andrew McCutchen, and Rhys Hoskins. I only opened like one pack of that, so I really didn't have any. Here's a red parallel of Odubel Herrera. That is numbered to 50. Herrera's unlikely to play another game with the Phillies, but, you know, he had his run. There's a Pat Neshek vintage stock. You can see that old school Topps logo. The stock is a old school paper stock, and it's numbered to 99, so a cool one there. And then a Rhys Hoskins Bowman Platinum parallel, a little cracked ice action. So thank you for those, Perry. He also did send me this 1968 Rookie Stars, Larry Colton. So that's neat. All right, some purchases. This is a purchase from Topps.com. They've been doing this 150 years, kind of greatest moments cards. This is the first one I purchased, and it was a must. Roy Halladay, October 6, 2010, no-hitter in first postseason start. Obviously, just watching the Phillies, being a Philly and Halladay fan, I would pick this up, but extra special being that I was there with my brother. So that's awesome card. Got some Topps Now cards for the Topps Now Phillies collection. Gene Segura. Got Nick Pivetta. JT Realmuto, Topps Now. All-Star Game card. So those will go in the binder. Got a few raw pickups. This is beat up Richie Ashburn. Cool card. I already have one of these in my binder and slabbed, but picked that one up. Got an auto of Todd Helton from Finest. This is Finest Origins. Finest Origins is a case hit. So just got this one really cheap and thought it was a nice card. Figured I'd pick it up. Helton's one of those guys who has a shot at a potential trip to Cooperstown. We'll see. Might wait a while. He's definitely no slam dunk, but he has a shot. So it's a neat one there. Here's a Dale Murphy rookie card. I always like Dale Murphy a lot, so this one looked pretty clean. I'll have to look at it a little closer, but nice card there. Got a Ricky Henderson rookie. This one's a little more beat up. There's definitely some corner wear, but there's actually a mark on the back. It was cheap enough that it wasn't too big of a deal, so took a shot on that one. And we've got a Mike Trout, Bowman's Best. I always like this card. I guess this is technically a prospects card. It's not technically a rookie, but it is kind of a rookie. It's one of those, one of the more affordable Trouts from his rookie year. Got a few Bowman Topps Finest Blue Chips autos for my Blue Chips autograph set I'm working on. I'm only a couple away. Here's a Miguel Andujar. Beautiful looking card. We got Josh Hader. And I guess that's it. Here's a raw autograph on a Ginter of Barry Larkin. He's one of the guys that I needed on a Ginter. I've been kind of chasing his cards for a while. Finally was able to win an auction for one, so that's a neat one that I'll have to get slabbed. And then I also have a Francisco Lindor rookie. Just got this one at a really good price, so decided to pick it up. I'll take a look at it, see if it's worth grading or not. Probably more likely to be a 9, but that's all right. All right, I did get this in from Topps. Few redemptions. Jalen Beeks, numbered to 99. So nice card from Inception. Danny Jansen autograph from Topps Chrome. So I sent these redemptions in, and they came in less than a week. I know a lot of people complain about redemptions in the hobby, and they are frustrating, of course. But I wouldn't be so quick to blame the company. Most of these guys have contracts and they're paid money to sign the autographs, and sometimes they just don't come through and they take their time. It's a nice Brooks Robinson, beautiful card. Little disappointed that it's a modern card. This is a card from Topps Archives a few years ago. When I got this, a redemption at a signature series, I was hoping it would be on a vintage card, but I suspected it was more likely to be this. But this card looks great, so definitely neat to add to the collection. And then I pulled this one at the National. It's a Christian Yelich. Topps Chrome. Would have loved to have that update rookie sign. Knew that wasn't going to happen. My next preferred card would be a Ginter, of course. Preferably in a Brewers uniform. But I'll take this one. It looks neat. It is numbered 6 of 10. So it's a MikeO birthday eBay 1 of 1 serial numbered. And, of course, I'm kidding about that because this one will be staying in the collection. It will not be getting sold. But serial numbered 6 of 10, Christian Yelich on the Topps Chrome. So, neat one there. Glad the redemptions came in. Here's some more purchases out of Archive Signature Series. Gene Segura. He's a shortstop for the Phillies now. And I think that one was $2 plus shipping. Got a Salvador Perez from opening day. Perez hasn't had a lot of autographs and products. He is in a few this year. He is injured and out for the year, unfortunately, but this guy's a really good player. I think he's made like 5 All-Star games, was a World Series MVP, so always a Salvador Perez fan. I think he's a neat guy to have in the collection. It's an Ian Kinsler. Love the 2018 Gypsy Queen. I think it was by far the best Gypsy Queen design. The photos, the colors popped, and it's great for autographs. A lot of the years of Gypsy Queen are nice cards, but they're just not good for autographs due to the coloration. But 2018 is fantastic, so that's a neat one there. Ian Kinsler. Now we're going to have a run of Allen and Ginter autos. It's Roy Oswalt on a 2007 Allen and Ginter, signed there in blue. We've got a Jed Lowry. It's a neat one. Nice and cheap, those guys. Got a Marwin Gonzalez. This guy's a really good player. Pretty instrumental in the Astros' success the last few years. I believe he's with the Minnesota Twins now. So it's a neat one. You got Mike Foltynewicz. And this card here, this specific card, I sent a few of these off TTM over the years and had some people try him IP for me. Never was able to get one signed. And then finally he was put in this product and I was able to snag this for just a couple bucks. So nice one to add to the collection there. Here's an Ian Kinsler, numbered 1 of 1. I'm sure the Texas Rangers fans out there like this one. Sports card fan and baseball collector. So nice Ian Kinsler. Able to grab this. It's a 1 of 1. And 1 of 1 in Archive Signature Series isn't that big of a deal, in my opinion. But I think I got this for like 20 bucks. And considering that card would have cost right out of the box about $40, $45, I thought that was a fantastic deal. And then I also picked up a Freddie Freeman, so really happy to add Freddie Freeman to the Allen and Ginter collection. So nice one right there. And then we have some slabs. So we'll get into the slabs here. Not these slabs, but this little stack here. Got a football one. 2007 Bowman Chrome, Adrian Peterson. Guess it's a true gem by Beckett style with 9 5s on 3 of them and 10 on the corners. So I don't know, could snap that out and send it to PSA or just leave it in here. The case is in okay shape. There are some scuffs and scratches. They may or may not come out, but nice Bowman Chrome rookie of future Hall of Famer Adrian Peterson. Got a Richie Ashburn auto here, 1982 Big League Collectibles. This card just kind of stood out to me, like the color to it, and the blue signature in Sharpie. With guys like Richie Ashburn, a lot of the autographed cards you see are signed in ballpoint pen, which just does not really look all that good. But this one kind of popped and was able to pick this up at a pretty reasonable price, around 20 bucks or so. So happy about that one. One random football purchase from a local auction. It's a 1960 Topps Frank Gifford PSA 4. Bit off center, you can see, but neat card there. That's one I don't know if I'll keep, but was able to pick it up as part of some purchases, along with this 1993 Pinnacle Derek Jeter PSA Mint 9. Really nice card. This is a tough card. These Pinnacle, if you open packs now, are very likely to kind of pull apart and have snowing all over them, and then of course very susceptible to chipping and such. But this one's nice, a little off center, left to right, but neat card. And in a 10, it's out of control. I think it's hundreds and hundreds. It might be like 400 bucks. So happy to add that Jeter. Got another PSA 10 Francisco Lindor from Topps Update 2015. Still a big Lindor fan. Got a Johnny Padres for the Johnny Padres collection. It's a 1960 Topps PSA 8, so a really clean looking card. Love 60 Topps. Awesome looking cards, so happy about that. At some point I probably should make a checklist to see what I actually need for the Johnny Padres PC. 1952 Bowman Kurt Simmons. Love the 50, 51, and 52 Bowman. This is a PSA 6, so neat one there. We've got a 2001 Bowman Chase Utley from first Bowman card, PSA Mint 9. Another tough card, a lot of chipping possibilities. I actually had a BGS 9.5, but I just didn't like it. I did not like the look of the card. I thought that was definitely a fake gem mint, and I actually sold it, got a really good price for it, and picked this one up at a much smaller price tag, and I like this card more. It's not perfect, but it's pretty neat. Utley had a fantastic career. He's a Philly favorite. He's one of my favorites. He's one of those guys who was an outside shot at the Hall. I mean, his career total numbers aren't great. His sabermetric stats are pretty solid, though. So he's one of those guys who has a shot at some point. Maybe a Veterans Committee guy. We'll see. Got a 1966 Topps Power Plus Wes Covington and Johnny Callison. It's a really neat card for a Phillies fan. PSA 8 on that one. And we got a Bryce Harper rookie card from 2012 Topps Allen and Ginter. You knew you had to have that one in the collection in a PSA 10 form. So that's a neat pickup there. And then finally, 2 Bryce Harpers from 2012 Topps Update. This is a card that worked its way up in price for a while, dipped a little bit, then in the offseason after he signed, it flew up. It was going for 105 to 120 and has since come down quite a bit. I've seen him as low as like 50 bucks, which, you know, when you look at Harper's career numbers at his age, he's on a good path. You know, we'll see. He's still got a long way to go, and we'll see how the career plays out. But to me, if you get him around $50, I think that's a solid little buy there, especially with the hype around Topps Update cards. And I couldn't turn him down for that price, so I picked up a few of them. I haven't looked. He's been heating up a little bit lately, so maybe those cards will start to rise in price a little bit again, but we'll see. To me, it's just about finding some pretty decent deals from time to time. Like to pick them up, and it's just it's hard to not browse the internet for potential pickups in the new world of sports cards. So that's it. That's a look at some of my pickups over the last couple weeks. I'll have a lot of stuff coming up. Should have a PSA order coming in the next week or so, and maybe a few breaks, maybe some Heritage high numbers if I find some at retail. I know Topps Archives is coming out soon, and I'll get to some showcases. I actually have a ton of stuff that I need to organize and go through, but hopefully an Allen and Ginter autograph showcase soon, Richie Ashburn showcase, and who knows what else. As always, appreciate you guys watching. Comment down below, let me know what you think of the pickups, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.